Now ready to bring you some basketball action. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Taking a look at Milwaukee.
And looking to capitalize on their win from the last time. This will be the second of 4 meetings between these teams.
You know, they've really dominated aspects of that first matchup, and a victory tonight would keep the momentum going in their favor.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Down low. Here's Turner. And there's the rejection. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Here's Antetokounmpo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. This should be a real chess match tonight, Grant. These teams both love to get set up and run their plays.
Yeah, you know, B.A., you got 2 patient teams who execute on exactly what their coach has drawn up for them. Trusting in ball movement to find their shots is a key.
Here's Porter. Oh, okay then.
Oh, and there's the talent. Porter Jr., a highly skilled young player.
Pass to Johnson. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
The drive by Porter. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. From deep three-point land. Porter's shot is off.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And finished off by Sarr.
The Frenchman, s'il vous plaît. Taking flight, you gotta like Sarr.
Antetokounmpo, left side. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. It's Johnson with a drive. And that was... drops for him. Johnson's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Exactly the kind of start you're looking for. They are 4 for 5 out of the gates.
Well, Grant, when it comes to exciting young guards who can really fill it up, Trey Johnson's name has to come to mind.
Yeah, no question about it, B.A. This kid can score in a variety of ways, and his confidence is what makes him so dangerous in this department.
Shot's good by Sarr.
Well, you have to track Sarr in that action. He's so fluid for his size and does a great job coming off the pick.
The drive by Porter. Antetokounmpo outside. Back to Porter. Up and over McCollum. The 15-footer is good.
And shots like this help Porter Jr. get into a rhythm. Connecting off the catch only helps his confidence.
The kick out to Johnson. To the middle. And finished off by Sarr.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Antetokounmpo, left side. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Back to McCollum. From deep, Johnson. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And here's Porter outside. It doesn't go for him. Wizards leading by 5. Pass to Sarr. From deep three-point land. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
Every team wants bigs who can knock it down from distance. Yes, sir.
Antetokounmpo, right side. Here's Rollins. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Prince. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Well, you know Prince is going to be aggressive. So if you're not going to make a commitment to stop him, he's going to make high percentage shots like that one.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. Washington leading by 6. Outside Carrington. Outside Whitmore. Bagley down low. Oh, the big finish by... Bagley.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Man, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but his defenders keep forgetting to box him out. He continues.
Whoa!
Man, my goodness, the momentum of the drive, the airtime on the finish. Cole Anthony, that is too nice.
Pass to Riley. Fires the 3. He drops it from range.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And while they struggle to win games, the Wizards are focused on achieving what they call smaller wins, Doris.
Yeah, I think this is an incredibly smart approach for this reason. You do not have enough yet talent and experience combined to win in the NBA. So you have to look for the positives as you try to develop your program, which means draft well. Player development is absolutely critical, and your ability to celebrate those smaller wins means you're making progress.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Back to you, B.A.
Leveraging that tall timber. Allie. Thanks very much for the report. And that one's good. Middleton.
And far from just a jump shooter, Middleton stays active and is always ready to shoot.
And Anthony slams it in.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Back to Carrington. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 9.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
There's a screen. Three-pointer, Anthony. And it's Bagley with the rebound. Outside Whitmore. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
And then Portis with the dunk.
Cole Anthony's teammates appreciate playing with him because they know they're open. He's going to find them.
Carrington, no good. Bucks trail by 9. Trent outside. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Here's Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
You add the ability to put it on the deck and drive to the cup with his shooting ability, and Kyle Kuzma's problematic to guard.
Three-pointer is up. Middleton hits the trifecta. Middleton's got 5 points.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. 9 seconds left in the first quarter. And Anthony, here we go. And Anthony slams it in.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. It's And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Washington.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
George outside. Drops in the 3. George has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Count that bucket.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. The Lakers will be traveling in to face them after this one. And they'll be right in the middle of a 5-game homestand.
Oh, Alex Sarr with authority, finishing serve.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
There's a screen by Turner. And drive by Porter. Good D by Sarr.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
McCollum's got his second bucket of the night.
And it's all about being in rhythm. McCollum excels at recognizing when he should shoot off the bounce.
Oh, wow!
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
Pass to Sarr. Sarr a screen. 6 to shoot. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And you can tell Johnson enjoys toying with defenses and pick and rolls. Just taking what they give him.
Right wing. Now here's Porter. There's a screen by Turner. To the paint. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, B.A., you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
Johnson for 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Inside. And then Turner with the dunk.
How about that? He's 7 feet tall. And Miles Turner, because of that ability to move in any direction at any moment, is a big-time problem inside.
Outside Johnson. Kicks it to George. Puts up a 3. Perfect night so far. Two for 2.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Give him 8. Stolen by Coulibaly. Takes the 3. He can't get that one to fall. The Bucks trail by 12. Pass to Porter. To the inside. Here's Turner. Rebound by the Wizards. Outside Johnson. And Kevin Porter picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
First team foul.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Johnson for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards. Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Overall, though, they've taken good care of the ball. That's their first turnover.
Now a timeout called by Washington. Washington making some changes. Bucks trail by 12. Outside Porter. There's a screen by Turner. And then Porter with the dunk.
Yeah, check out the ups on Porter. Leaping off the floor and playing over the defense.
Now Carrington. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Clock at 6. Middleton. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
That's to Riley. And here's Middleton. Here's Riley. 5 points in the game. Oh, and he can't make that one. 2 for 3 now, his first miss. Here's Brent. Fires from deep. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And Chris Middleton gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
4th team foul.
Pass to Trent. Back to Kuzma. For 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
3-point field goal.
And it's now only a 5-point Wizard lead.
Yeah, you know that Kyle Kuzma has three-point range, boy, and he's got the green light.
Here's Carrington. The Wizards with another miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Kuzma outside. Just 5 on the clock. Taken away. Here's Riley. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist. Riley's got 7 points.
I mean, the versatility of Middleton. Not just a scorer, also a solid passer and distributor.
Now here's Portis. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. And it's Bagley with a rebound.
Boy, no idea why he went with the fadeaway. What a clean look at the basket.
Well, Grant, you got to give the Bucks credit. 9 straight postseason appearances, the longest running streak in the league.
Yeah, but 3 straight first-round exits. I mean, you could tell the boat's taking on water, and tough decisions are required. And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Trent outside. Back to Anthony. There's the screen by Kuzma. And Anthony slams it in.
Just keeping things simple on the offensive end. Cole Anthony more than happy to shoot in these kinds of situations.
Back to Middleton. And they go to the intentional foul. And Doris, even in the latter stages of his illustrious career, This coaching staff trusts Chris Middleton to create offense.
Well, one of the reasons you hear that, B.A., is Chris Middleton is the very definition of a solid basketball player. He can play with the ball in his hands. He can get off the ball and knock down shots at a high level. We've seen him under duress of big-time championship moments make every right read. It's never a bad decision to give him the basketball.
That free throw misses. And we know how loyal Giannis is to Milwaukee, but trade rumors continue.
Yeah, it's just a reality when you have a superstar player, but not much of a title shot. The sense is Giannis deserves to make another run at it somewhere.
Trent outside. Fires the three. Here's Portis. Off target with a fadeaway. Wizards leading by 8. Pass to Whitmore. Now here's Bagley. Outside Whitmore. Shot clock at 6. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Portis gets the bucket.
Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
Outside Whitmore. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on A.J. Green.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Pass to Turner. Lets the 3 fly. And so it's Washington earning this break in the action, up 10. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be back in a moment. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. And so Porter will bring it up for the Bucks. It's a 10-point game. And then Porter with the dunk.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Shot's good by McCollum.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Sarr misses. Bucks trail by 8. Pass to Rollins. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. And the whistle blows. It's going to be Keyshawn George. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. And here is Antetokounmpo. 14 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Porter. Deflected by George. Wizards leading by 8. Pass to Coulibaly. The 3. George, and that's good. George has got 11 points.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Giannis Antetokounmpo is embracing his emotional leadership role. He said, before I was really serious and quiet, now I'm more vocal, smiling, having fun. It carries over. I love to lead by example, but I know that my voice carries a lot of weight. Brian, back to you.
It sure does. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Outside Johnson. Porter with the steal. Here's Antetokounmpo. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. 16 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Here's Johnson. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
You love the start to the second half. 3 for 4. Can they keep it going?
Porter from outside. McCollum pulls it in. Wizards leading by 8. Johnson on the wing. Fires it. And again, it's Washington.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
McCollum way outside. Can't connect from long distance. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt, but it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
Johnson for 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Turner with it. McCollum covering. Antetokounmpo inside.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. For 3, McCollum. And they're running. And here they go. The strong finish by Giannis.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. Here's Carrington. He takes it in. And he slams it in one-handed.
These coaches love it when Carrington attacks, goes to the hoop and doesn't settle.
Pass to Trent. Launches a 3. Counted from distance. Trent's got his second bucket on the night.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Here's Milwaukee. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Portis. Rebound by the Wizards. They've led by as many as 14. And we've seen the Wizards churning their roster, Doris, with an eye toward the future.
Yes, and that BA means inevitably absorbing those extended losing streaks, but you're doing it at least with a plan in mind. You need talent to win, and I'm talking big-time talent. And the best way to develop that talent is with patience. So there's a process they're following.
Shots good by Carrington.
Bob Carrington doing some work on the painted area. Make them worry about that aspect of your game.
Pass to Portis. Over Bagley. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And hey, we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just keep called it. Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Washington.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And they've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Here's Kuzma. Just 5 to shoot. Outside, Green. Fires for 3. And it's Bagley with a rebound. Washington leading by 6.
Gary Trent Jr. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And so it's Washington with it. Johnson inside. And he drew the blocking foul. So he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. Here's Carrington. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Wow, you'd love to see Bub Carrington finish at the rim more. Man, that is nice.
Sinks the tray.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Outside Carrington. And he converts the layup. Carrington's got 10 points.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
For three, Anthony. And another three for Milwaukee.
As comfortable as anybody from deep, you cannot leave Cole Anthony open.
Johnson with it, and it's Trent picking him up. Whitmore with it. Outside Carrington. Clock at 6. Bagley sets a screen. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it.
Possession to Milwaukee.
1:07 left in the third. On the wing, Anthony. 13 points in the game. On the wing, Anthony. Out of bounds, it'll be Wizards ball. Wizards leading by 4. Outside Carrington. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Down low. Here's Bagley. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Trent outside. Back to Anthony. The three is up. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Carrington. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, excellent way to add the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
And Washington making a change here.
Give yourself a round of applause. Great job.
8 seconds left in the third quarter here. Portis the screen. And Anthony, here we go. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It'll be on Marvin Bagley. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And stolen by Green. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. Wizards out in front. They're up by 2. And we're just moments away from the start of... Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Wizards with a lead. McCollum with it. Now Porter defending. To the middle. Here's Sarr. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. The drive by Porter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Graham, this is the third season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right way is rock solid.
And it's Miles Turner with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now Johnson. 5 on the clock. Coulibaly on the wing. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Prince. Here's Sarr. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Porter in the post. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Giannis takes that first step. And here's Turner. Off the mark from 16 feet.
Boy, taking what's there. Very good shot selection, just not the result you hope for.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First personal foul.
That one's off.
At the line for 2.
And the second free throw is good.
Yeah, and the potential Sarr has is enticing. He's a talented, mobile big man who wants to keep improving.
Pass to Turner. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Wizards. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, and it's been the Trey Johnson show all game long, scoring a bunch of buckets.
Porter from outside. Sarr pulls it in.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Porter with the steal. Antetokounmpo inside. Pass to Prince. That's tipped.
Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Now here's Johnson. Clock at 4. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Rollins. Antetokounmpo inside. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
You know, I like that recognition. He knows he's in rhythm, knows this is the time to give his team some punch.
Here's McCollum. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 5.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Back to Porter. Beyond the arc. That one no good. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. To the paint. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul too. And he'll go to the line. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner. And the free throw, no good. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 7. Three-pointer. And Porter hits from deep. Porter's got 10 points here in the second half.
After doing nothing from beyond the arc in the first half, he has turned things around.
And the Wizards call timeout. The Wizards making a switch here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Over the break, I listened in on what the head coach for the Wizards was getting across in the huddle. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pass to Middleton. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. The Bucks trail. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Outside Porter. Pass to Turner. Stolen by Middleton. And here's Coulibaly. Back to McCollum. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Ready to cash in. I like when McCollum looks to mix it up like this.
Here's Rollins. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. There's the double team with Sarr. Here's Turner. Shot clock at 5. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Washington leading by 4.
First personal foul. 4th team foul.
McCollum looks around. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Porter from outside. It's rebounded by Washington. They've led by as many as 14.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards. This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And the Wizards call timeout. And here's Milwaukee now. 9-point game. Antetokounmpo outside. And the timeout called here by Doc Rivers. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Here's Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Here's McCollum. Coulibaly fires. Can't get the 3.
If he's got that much space, he's got the green light. He just doesn't make it.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Tipped. And it's Washington on the break.
Yeah, you see Johnson's intensity shining through there. The rookie doing his best to not be stopped.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for Washington, Johnson.
And Johnson drops them both.
Well, this guy's so crafty. Once he catches the defender a little bit out of position, it's a very good bet he's going to get some free throws.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Porter looks it over. 6 to shoot. Now Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Sarr. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And that one misses.
Why was Trey Johnson such a high pick? When he gets hot, he can light up the scoreboard, a microwave-type scoring talent.
And he knocks down the first one. And Johnson drops them both. Bucks trail by 11. Outside Porter. Here's Rollins. Now Porter. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Oh, off target from downtown. Wizards leading by 11. Outside Sarr. Beyond the arc. Oh, it doesn't go. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
There's a minute 26 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one.
Defensive end of the floor is where Alex Sarr stands out. This guy is a tremendous rim protector, and he also wants to contest any shot that's in his vicinity.
on the train.
This is what you call trying to shoot your way out of a slump, and I'm not sure that's the best approach right now.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Wizards.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And with the win, the season series is tied 1-1. You have to love how competitive these games have been with 2 more left to play.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Alex Sarr.
Boy, he was really aggressive going after missed shots. That's how you win on the margins and have your team control the pace of a game.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Porter.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
So we see the Wizards taking the W here. This
Jam on it. I said jam on it. I said jam on is the boogie beat that takes control with the short sharp boogie that'll rock your soul. Jam on it. Jam on it. I said jam on it. Get out of your seat and jam to the beat and don't you dare stop your early morning. Jam on it.